Disclaimer.
Last video, I started talking about all the new films I've seen since movie theaters started reopening, and I complained a bunch about In the Heights. It was fun. You should watch that video maybe. Okay, now on to the review you clicked for. Anyway, I also saw Space Jam. You remember Space Jam? It's that movie where the basketball man teams up with the Looney Tunes of Looney Tunes fame to take on evil businessmen in a game of b-ball. Why can't we live in the timeline where they made more Roger Rabbits instead? Geez, I mean, have you guys seen this movie lately? It's literally a giant commercial. Come on, guys. I thought the Emoji Movie was the worst movie of 20 whatever because it was a giant 90-minute ad for a bunch of apps on your phone. How funny it is that we're all still so obsessed with this 90-minute version of those weird Air Jordans commercials from the 90s that people loved for some reason. Oh, hey, Greg, I think they're talking about the new Space Jams movie. Shut up, Chet. There's only one Space Jam movie. No, see, I saw clips on the Twitters where the Rick and Morty's called Taz a Badger. Come on, dude, that sounds fucking stupid. Oh yeah, my nephews really enjoyed the references to Casablanca and the Austin Powers. You're lying to me right now. There's no way someone would make something so egregiously and obviously offensively stupid. Oh my god. There it is, folks. Space Jam, a new legacy. Because movie titles can't have numbers in them anymore. Oh yeah, so when are you gonna help us restock aisle 4? Shut up, Chet. I'll go stack boxes later, I'm on my lunch break. Besides, I apparently have a movie to watch.
We're done running tests on your Badger thing. It turns out his condition is irreversible. I'll never erase what I saw from my brain.
2 hours later.
So, that was just about as bad as the original Space Jam. I mean, if you love all the weird things that the original Space Jam gave you, Space Jam: A New Legacy gives you all of that, but more. Did you like that the original Space Jam was basically a 90-minute long commercial for Air Jordans? Here's more of it. Did you like subpar acting from an athlete? Here's more of it. Did you like those really weird CGI 3D renders of the original Looney Tunes characters that are definitely gonna age like milk in at least 3 years? Now that I think about it, I don't think the original had that, but this one has it, so clearly it must be better. I'll give New Legacy this. They at least try to have a theme with this movie, which can't be said for the original. There's that undercurrent of the idea of a parent trying to relate to their kid despite being hopelessly out of touch. In the case of this movie, this idea is embodied through the character of LeBron James, who doesn't understand how his son can reconcile his love of both basketball and video games. And I guess if you really want to go all death of the author on this movie, it can also kind of be seen as a weird metaphor for nostalgia, since LeBron can't get over the old lessons from his childhood days, kind of like how people can't get over their nostalgia for the original Space Jam movie. But then again, I'm probably just reading too much into Space Jam 2. And while I guess you can call that praise for this movie, I have to admit, the soundtrack for Space Jam 2 is incredibly lackluster, especially when you compare it to the original soundtrack. Then again, I don't remember the original Space Jam constantly making fun of its premise in order to satisfy those CinemaSins brainworms people think passes for criticism these days. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna have a movie with a really weird, dumb premise, it really does not do your movie any favors if you're constantly winking and nudging at the camera being like, huh, isn't this stupid, guys? Come on, you know this is really dumb, right? Imagine if we did that for a movie like, I don't know, Toy Story, right? We have Woody and Buzz, they're arguing with each other over whether or not they're toys, and then they turn to the camera and go, huh, sentient toys, that sounds stupid, right? Yeah, I get it. The idea for Space Jam is fucking stupid. Newsflash, most movies are stupid. Great example, remember that movie called Star Wars: A New Hope? That movie's just wizards and
German soldiers
in space. But you don't see Luke Skywalker constantly looking at the camera being like, a Death Star? What will they think of next? Call me crazy, but I don't think Star Wars would have been the pop culture phenomenon that literally started the blockbuster age if Luke kept talking about how stupid the movie was. And oh boy, this movie did leave me speechless. Not in the good way, mind you. If you've seen the clips circulating on Twitter, you know exactly what I mean.
Except 1/8 your sons.
Sylvester, is that you? Flubber and Succotash! What are you doing here?
Can't a lady check her Twitter?
Abuela, let's do this. What's happening, bro?
Arriba!
want no trouble.
Oh, Jesus. A rap scene? A rap scene? Notorious P.I.G. Are we back in 1992? Because these scenes weren't funny back then either. Pay no attention to the stupid dog movie. Simply remember things from other movies that you like. Iron Giant, ooh. Gremlins, ooh. That white-ass motherfucker from It, ooh. Do not think of how bad this movie is. Simply tweet about Space Jam: A New Legacy on thetwitter.com as a free advertisement for us, Warner Brothers Studios, a movie studio that cares very much about producing good movies for you, the consumer. In summary, if you liked the original Space Jam, then you'll probably love Space Jam: A New Legacy. And if you haven't watched the original Space Jam in a while, maybe you should keep it that way. Let us know what you thought of Space Jams 1 and 2 in the comment section down below. Don't forget to drop a like or dislike and subscribe for more videos like this. We got more videos down the pipeline and we're working on some big projects you won't want to miss. Okay, thanks, bye!